This is the frequently asked questions section for the Nature's Brix product. So Mike, you're with the Soil King Garden Center in Cloverdale, California. What are some frequently asked questions you get about our Brix product?
Probably the biggest one is, why wouldn't I just want to use straight molasses?
It's a good question. So straight molasses in this industry, in the farming industry, is what's called a feed grade molasses, which means it's not suitable food grade, right? So it's down on the totem pole. So it's not edible, it's not meant for human consumption. Now, in our industry, people are consuming the products that they're finishing, especially with the products that we're using. So we don't want to be using feed grade molasses. So Green Grow uses premium wedding cake grade molasses flour. So it's soluble, it's free of impurities, no heavy metals, passes all tests for commercial cannabis production, which is amazing, and just all around works better in water.
When is the best time? Can I use it all the way through, or should I just use it during flowering?
Great question. So if you're using it as a compost tea catalyst, you can use it from the beginning, you know, maybe like first, second week of veg, all the way till the last 10 days of flowering. As a compost tea catalyst, it's going to have your carbs, sugars, trace minerals, and you know, Red Sea Algae to kind of get that tea going and moving. In terms of using it as a resonator product, you want to just use it the last 4 weeks as like a solo drench in, you know, about a tablespoon or 2 per 5 gallons of water.
What's with the malt?
What's with the malt? Great idea. All right, so malt has been known, and this is brewer's malt, so that's called spent grains in the industry. Spent grains are known to have not only holistic qualities for humans, and it's really healthy for you, but it also is great for plants. It has like a carbon source to it. It's rich in like fermented grains, and so there's a dimension of character to those, you know, those fermented grains that are available for the plant that almost no products in the market are currently utilizing. Spent grains are used sometimes in fields to field dress wheat and other types of crops for its beneficial ability to attract microbes and to increase the quality and health of the plant. So what is Red Sea Algae? Red Sea Algae is a algae grown in the sea. It comes from the Red Sea over in the Middle East. And this is similar to the idea of seaweed. It has a lot of different phytohormones, natural occurring hormones, potassium, trace minerals, things like that are available. It also has a characteristic different than seaweed because it has growth promoting factors in it that we're really looking for to boost the plants in a compost tea-like fashion and to boost resin production or to kind of enhance resin production later on. So Red Sea Algae is going to be kind of like a brownish red material that's very soluble in water, and it's actually very costly, guys. So Red Sea Algae is like $15 to $20 a pound wholesale. So this is a very high-end, high-quality ingredient for only the best products on the market.
If I'm adding this to my compost tea, how much do I need to use?
So, you know, for the quick rule of thumb, we like to do about 1 tablespoon per 5 gallons of water. If you want to extend it a little bit and you're using like a 55-gallon drum brewer, we tend to say about a half a cup could be sufficient. It's not going to burn or hurt anything, but you know, sometimes if you're going to do a longer brew, the microbes are going to eat all the sugars. So the more sugar you have in there, you know, the longer they're going to feed for. So we'd love to get the microbes to break down the sugars and carbs and get them ready to go into our plant soil medium. You know, I don't personally believe in using it as a top dress because you're putting more of a purified, you know, sugar source on the top of the soil media, and that could attract some of the wildlife, like say some bears, some different types of animals. And so if you're in an outdoor setting, I'd probably say to just do it in a drench, a compost tea, things like that.